I kid you not, I have been trying to make this video for like the past hour now, and I seem to can't figure out a good way to say things for some reason. So if I say anything really awkward, please ignore it, because I'm trying to get used to this commentary thing here on YouTube. So yeah, let's go ahead and start the video. Anyway, welcome back. Today I am doing a world tour of my ancient Minecraft world that I've had since I was about 14 years old, should I say. Way back in 2013, I made this world. This was the first world I've ever made back on the Xbox 360 back in March of 2013. So I want to go ahead and start out by showing off my first ever survival house I have ever built in this game. Yes, it is this house right here. And what I mean by first survival house, there was no world before this one. This is the house I built. Like some of these blocks right here, like probably like this one or this block right here is literally the first block I've ever placed in this game, which is pretty amazing. And it started raining for no reason as soon as I started recording. But as you can see here, my first survival house ever, March of 2013. Pretty interesting, right? And yeah, this house was originally built on an island where this little fence you see here that kind of goes in a circle. This used to be actually one giant island, but I kind of terraformed and worked my way around, just trying to fix things up a little bit. So yeah, this is what the inside looks like. You can see my old gamer tag. In case you're wondering, that this world was actually on another account because the old Xbox Live account that I had for this world was actually locked out of. And that's my first ever Xbox 360 friend I made. We actually met on Halo 3 back in like 2012. And I don't know what this is. Some kind of thing he did, and I just kind of left it alone ever since. And here recently, we just killed the Ender Dragon on February 22nd of 2022. It could not have been a better time to do that either. 9 years later, we killed the Ender Dragon. Because at the time, just in case you're wondering, this world was made before the end was even a thing. So I'm thinking like maybe beta at the time this world was made. And look, some of the first beds I've replaced. You know they're old because they're red. And remember before that World of Color update, you couldn't change your bed color. So this was the default, and it's still there even to this day. And look at all the doggos just kind of chilling out. They've been here for centuries. Anyway, let's move on. This right here is a very bland, basic, weird looking building. A building I built 9 years ago, and it's still useless, pretty much. I just select tall buildings near my base or my house for some reason, and there is nothing on any of these floors. They all look the same. Not really going to tour it because, I mean, like I said, there's nothing in here to really see. It's just here for show, pretty much. And this right here, a watchtower built for no good use. I built it in a careless manner. Built in 2013 when I was a Giga illiterate player. And I think the reason why I said it was built in a careless manner because I didn't really care about the dimensions all that much. As you can see, there's like these weird overhangs that are just here for no reason. And I'll go up the watchtower, and it's literally just that. It's literally just the watchtower. You just look out and see the world for what it is. And yeah, I'm gonna jump down. Oh, I love that feather falling so much. But anyway, that is my little settlement. The first ever little thing. Oh, I forgot to show you the chest room. Now, this chest room was way different before. Yeah, and I'll get this in here in a minute. But as you can see, it's a normal old basic chest room. You know, we got all our dirt and cobblestone, etc., you know, I mean, pretty generic stuff. I don't know what this is, just some weird loot chest thing where I like put all my stuff in if my inventory's like full. But anyway, this is the furnace room, which actually needs to be updated because I don't like this method. I usually like the super smelter kind of method where it's all automated and you don't have to actually put coal and everything in individual chests. And my little anvil, it's been down here for about a year now. And what's really interesting is I still have my first ever mine shaft, also made in March of 2013. As you can see, it just goes straight down to my tunnels and things like that, which we're not going to go all the way down there to show you because, I mean, it's pretty basic and understandable. And this is my first ever nether portal I've built. Now, it's not in the same place, as you can tell, because when I went to try and convert this world over to, I think it was from Java to Bedrock, or yeah, I want to try to convert it from the 360 version to Java, then to Bedrock, it kind of screwed up the nether portal kind of network thing because the nether ended up changing. I don't have the same nether in this world, unfortunately, because it was long gone. Like I didn't even save the file to that nether. But yeah, the nether portal was originally down here. This is where the original Nether portal was, but I moved it up there because, like, just out of convenience, you know. The thing is, this damn Nether portal used to scare me back in the day, built way back in 2013. So yeah, it's been here ever since. It's my first Nether portal I've ever made, and yeah, it's been down there for quite a while now. Now, this is the newest edition. This is like my castle kind of thing that I built. That I had an idea of making this like the big base of the world, but I kind of didn't do that, and I tore down all the walls and stuff that were here because I had like individual rooms and things like that, and now it's just used as a block breaking room. Like if I have a bunch of diamond ore, I'll just come in here and break it all. Pretty generic, you know, but it looks pretty cool. I like the big roof on it, and of course I have a statue of myself over here. I have some blocks in the center to show off my wealth. Then right here, yeah, it's a statue of myself. This is the skin I've had ever since, so pretty interesting. Like, I guess, I don't know. I've never changed skin since 2013. I never really had a point. That goes all the way to the center of the world, which is my other base. That road right there does not go to anywhere, literally. I just built that just out of convenience to get across these damn mountains here. And that is my giant carrot farm, because I love carrots, because golden carrots is actually the best food in the game, and I had an idea of making a giant carrot farm, but I have yet to get a gold farm going, because it's kind of hard to build farms like that here in the Java, or not Java, but the damn Bedrock version of the world. So this is the gardens kind of area where the pools and things like that are. My idea for this base was to have it like a castle and have like the giant gardens that you see kind of like that sprawl on for like miles, but I didn't really do that because I thought this was big enough and it looked pretty cool, you know. We got little fountains, little bushes here and there, and I have a road that's dedicated to my skin. As you can see the tie and, like, you know, the creeper kind of green and the black and the white and things like that, you know, they kind of match my skin. I thought that was pretty cool. And then right here is the pools, I guess. I don't know why I built this, to be honest. Like, I don't really care for it that much. I just built it out of, like, decorations. And yeah. Okay, so this bridge right here is just as old as that house over there. This was also built in 2013. Built long ago, back before I knew how to build an actual bridge, which, to be honest with you, doesn't really look that bad. This bridge, along with the buildings in the distance, was also built in 2013. It was intended to be a huge city. The city will finally be built one of these days. Okay, now what I'm saying here, that the city was intended to be, or the way to that place over there was intended to be a giant city. The bridge leading to that place was intended to be a big city, but I never really finished it because of the fact that I just got bored of this world and I started playing on other worlds. So here we're going over the ancient Minecraft bridge that I built, which I will not tamper with. It's going to stay exactly the same until the days I die, because I'm not going to decorate it or anything or make it look any better or anything like that. It's going to stay the way it is. Just kind of keep the aesthetic of ancient Minecraft. And of course, here's a rail stop back when rails were a major part of the Minecraft transportation system. And you see I'm currently working on a canal. Didn't want to do that, but the thing is this land right here was absolutely destroyed. Like, I think I have pictures I'll show you on screen right now if I do. But yeah, all this, yeah, there used to be a giant mountain here, but I ended up blowing it up with TNT. So yeah. So yeah, this is the big city that I'm building. This building right here was actually here for a while now. This building was halfway built, then I finished it a couple months ago, and now I'm just kind of, you know, I'm kind of expanding. I'm kind of seeing where I want buildings to be. Like, there's going to be a big building there, there's going to be a big building there, and you can see I'm starting on like some of the main roads, and I'm going to build around them and stuff, you know. Oh shit, okay. Alright, I apologize for that. I had to take a little break because my voice was kind of fading out for some reason. But let's continue on. So this area right here is actually going to be a lot of flat land. Pretty much you can see it already starting to take shape. I'm kind of dividing it into little sectors here to kind of make it mentally easier to place blocks and such. Yeah, I don't know what this is about, like these random like snow areas. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to solve this problem. Yeah, because this stuff is actually like on the world edges and stuff for some reason. I don't know why. Now this over here is this actually goes down to my nether portal. Not my nether portal, but my end portal. Back before the end was a thing. I didn't know I had an end portal in here until I looked at it on World Edit, and I seen it down in the ground somewhere. Now this right here is a giant cobblestone cube thing. You might recognize this. from another YouTuber. You actually recognize a lot of this stuff from another YouTuber. His name is IBX Toy Cat, if you guys ever heard of him. Yeah, a lot of things are inspired by IBX Toy Cat. Like, you have the potato tower over there, which is actually a carrot tower, of course, like I mentioned earlier. Then you have the sugarcane farm, which we'll get to here in a minute. And then you have this gigantic cobblestone cube that surprisingly has taken a while to make. I didn't really expect it to be like this long. But yeah, it's pretty big. I mean, it's 50 by 50 blocks, so taking a really long time to construct. So yeah, that's what it looks like from the outside. Very big and blocky looking. So over here we have something very special. It's actually a monument dedicated to a long lost friend, which I'm pretty sure he's probably not dead. But he's an old cat that I had. His name was Dum Dum, and I built a little temple for him, pretty much surrounded by bamboo, because there was a very long time ago. I had videos on this channel, and there was a vlog with him in it in a bamboo forest, and I was like, you know what, let's pay a little bit of respect to our long lost friend, and let's just build like a little temple for him, right? And this is his resting spot, resting place of Dum Dum, 2014 to 2016 being the year I first seen him and the year I last saw him. Now, I can't confirm that he's actually gone, unfortunately. I hope not. But thing is I thought I'd kind of put this in here because I was bored, and I was like, you know, let's do it. Alright, so I've been trying to make this video for a while, so I just cut the video again because my voice started to crack out. And yeah, it's very, very annoying. So we're going to continue moving on. This right here is pretty much abandoned. This was my old armory that I had here for some reason. I don't know why I had it all the way over here. As you can see, it's pretty empty, and yes, it is yet inspired by IBX Toy Cat stuff. Let me put the torch back there. I don't want that going anywhere. I don't know where this iron golem came from. It came from the village over there, but he kind of wandered off. Anyway, yeah, this is an abandoned kind of armory place, and there's a giant statue of myself, which we already reviewed because that was a couple hours ago, to me anyway. Now, this was built recently because I was not going to be using my elytra for a while, and then I just got kind of sick and tired of walking around, so I started using my elytra again. And I'm like, you know what, rails are too old. Let's not use them. And I guess it's just going to stay here till the end of time, I guess. I like building rails, to be honest with you, especially the sky rails. Anyway, this is the main road. This road right here actually goes from one end to my world all the way to the other end, so you don't have to kind of walk over hills and stuff. Now, this village right here is very special. You know why? Because there was no villages at the time, or no villagers at the time, when this village right here was made, because it was made before the end update. So you know it's pretty damn old whenever you see things like this right here, where the whole house is like on like pretty much like at the same level as each block here. Like, I mean, I know this little house over here was pretty beat up, and I kind of fixed it, but this one right here I'm gonna keep just to kind of have a token of nostalgia, let me just say. Like I said, I'm trying to come up with words how to talk because I suck at this YouTube thing. But anyway, yeah, and you can see a lot of things are growing. The village is back in business. It has been dormant for so long, and you guys are scrambling to the beds now because it's getting nighttime. So now, this is the center of the world base, which I will be doing a review on this, all this other stuff as well. Okay, so this right here is my my dripstone kind of farm thing. This is my lava bucket farm thing where I mine lava buckets. Yes, and this right here is the base. Okay, it looks a lot like IBX Toy Cat's house. Okay, but I built it out of stone brick instead. Let me go ahead and go to sleep. I'm getting kind of frustrated because I don't know what to say. Like, I'm fucking just, oh god. And I have to probably edit all this stuff out because it's so hard doing YouTube, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, anyway, this goes up to the mine rail thing. As you can see, it goes all the way down to the base we were just at earlier. There's a giant bee, and if you don't know, these damn Endermen placing these blocks in my world. Anyway, yeah, look at this. Nice little beehive kind of farm thing. I'm actually proud of this. It's really cozy being here. You know, look at all the paintings and things, and all the campfires and such that I'm making. Pretty cool stuff, you know. So anyway, we're going to continue moving on, and the roads obviously go to different places. And over here is my desert, or what used to be a desert, because I am mining out all the sand out of it, of course, since, you know, this world is based off of IBX Toy Cat's world. As you can see, I built a giant house made out of furnaces with my furnaces in it. This is where I do most of my smelting and all of that. And we smelt it with iron lava buckets. Yeah. Fucking iron buckets. Iron buckets full of fucking lava, yes. Sorry for swearing, I'm just getting real irritated. And this is my giant pyramid I built. This actually took a while to make, I'm not gonna lie, because it's pretty darn big. I don't want to go in here right now because I don't want to get blown up by a creeper because there's so many mobs in there right now. And this over here is my newest project. There we go, okay. This is my newest project. This is my cactus farm, which I am building, because I literally have no cactus in this world at all. I'm not so sure why, but I tried to like make green dye for my statue down there, the little creeper statue, but I couldn't find any cactus anywhere, so I just had to make a farm. So yeah, this is the house. Have I went in here yet? No, I just completely skipped over it. Okay, yeah, this is what the inside looks like, and this is what the upstairs looks like. Exactly the same, as you can see. You know, a lot of little item storage chest things and all that. And up here is where my bed was at one time, but I ended up moving it because I was sick and tired of climbing up the ladder. Then over here is our sugarcane farm. Who would have thought? You know, of course, it is based off of that British guy's YouTube channel, because I like to copy everything he does, because we have mines similar. This is my sheep farm, and this is my cow farm. And this over here I think is kind of rare. You don't see a whole lot of these, but this is a cat farm. Yeah, a lot of really cool cats just hanging out and about. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to finish this video. Okay, here is my map. Here is what my map looks like. You can tell. So we started down here. This is where we started. This is the that little area with the small little first survival house. Then we had the big, gigantic castle thing. We have the city right there. Then the big old road going from one part of the world to the other. Then nothing there. Bunch of ocean, stuff like that, and we're right there. And there's the village in the center. We climb up here, and then over there's the giant cobblestone cube. And we're going to touch these last two locations, which I will have to briefly explain this part. Okay, now this part that I just pointed at is going to be very strange because, you know, let me just tell you that this world was never always in survival, okay? Because remember, you have to remember that I started this world way back in 2013 when I was really stupid and I didn't know any better. And I created this monstrosity, this giant hole in the middle of my world. I don't know why I did this, but there was a lot of illegal survival items surrounding this entire area. There was a bunch of end portal frames and all that I had to go into creative mode, and I had to get rid of it. But that was on the Java version, and when I transferred this world over to the Bedrock version, it ended up getting rid of the creative flags, so I actually got saved, not you know, getting rid of achievements and all that, not getting rid of achievements and all that. So, yeah, giant hole. I did not go into creative mode to do this. It was a meteor strike that ended up hitting the world, and it caused all the leaves and things to disappear. In case you're wondering, yes, every single tree in this world does not have leaves, because when I converted it from Bedrock to Java to Bedrock, it ended up getting, all the leaves would not disappear. Like, I'd sit here and mine this whole tree, but the leaves would stay, and they would not go anywhere. So I had to go in the world edit and delete all the leaves. And it was really annoying. Now you have, like, these giant spikes everywhere. So, yeah. So anyway, back over here to our last location. This was actually very interesting, because this is from my second survival world, that I ended up copying this settlement from that world and pasting it to this world. Damn, I said that so good. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look inside. Giant walls and such. And in case you're wondering, creeper blew up here. Now I'm really angry. This was originally going to be a security post. Don't break in. I mean, it's not like he could have mined through the walls anyway. But yeah, the whole point is that you had to get a piece of paper here, And in order to kind of traverse the city here, you needed that piece of paper. Now, this city was actually based off of Mistral City, which is from the Yogscast Let's Play. If you don't know what that is, I mean, honestly, you do know because you played Minecraft. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing a lot of work trying to get things all set up and corrected and such because it's pretty old, you know. Like I said, city mines, mine ores and cobblestone, return to Brad's. Get hardware from Brad's hardware store. This is a really weird, not stone, but a weird plank building, as you can see. It's literally just like a little apartment complex thing where you climb up the ladder and you go to your rooms. Surprisingly, I never had anybody stay in this because, you know, I don't have friends to play with, unfortunately. Not on this world, anyway. But yeah, it's a giant apartment building. Pretty cool. Over here, this is the Brad's Hardware Shop that we read on that sign over there. This is Brad's Hardware Shop. Yeah, it's a literal hobbit hole. Okay, so I don't know why. Like, I wasn't the best builder when I started playing on this world back in 2013. And yeah, you know, this is where we stored all of our items and such. And yeah, and down over here, you also have more storage area because we started to run out of room up here, I believe. And yeah, pretty straightforward. And then right here we have a very inefficient village-inspired garden, which looks pretty cool, does it not? And this right here used to be a sheep and cow farm. Used to be actually very beat up and stupid. Like, I had like the fence up against this thing here, like up against this stuff here, the logs. But I had the fences too high because the cows kept escaping. So I don't know why I couldn't just you know, like make it like this at first, if you know what I mean. Like, I pretty much fixed it up. That's what I did. Now, this is probably the most interesting part about this world, is because I have a timeline of things that I wrote like years ago of all the different events that kind of transpired during that time. Like November 18th, we started playing on this world again back in 2013. November 19th, we improved parts of the city, which I'm not really sure what I improved on. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe there was creeper holes everywhere, I imagine. Because I know when a creeper blew up, I never filled the hole up. So that was just me. And November 20th, the Skyrim mashup pack came out. Pretty cool. November 21st, which was a day in infamy for Xbox. Xbox One came out. No, I don't want to talk about that. November 22nd to 28th, we were offline because the shitty like Taco Bell connection that I was using wasn't really like always on. Like, it was just kind of there. Like, I didn't know where that internet connection was coming from. It was just kind of there, and some days it would like go off, and then some days it would stay on, and I don't know like why it was there. Anyway, November 29th, we built Epic Wall Art, which is that pickaxe right there. Took me a while to build that, by the way. So on November 29th to 2013, we built that thing. On November 29th to 2013 to March of 2021, this world was pulled from darkness and is now back forever. Yeah, that is pretty much how long it lasted, because that is how short my attention span was for a Minecraft world, and I'm very unfortunate, or should I say, I'm very unpleased that the world did not get played on as much. This is my my little wizard kind of mountain hole thing that I built years ago. As you can see, nice little area. We got some belongings chest, which I'm not so sure why some of these items are in here. And it's pretty cool that I have a stone storage still from that era. Crafting items, cool, yeah. Like a fucking oak sapling is a crafting item. Furnace items, yeah. You can see I was really unorganized. I really didn't stay too true to the signs that much. This used to be a mine shaft, by the way. It's no longer, like, actually there anymore, because I ended up cropping out parts of the underground from this part of the world that it was in at one point, if that makes sense. This is back when they added item frames, and I was super happy because I could make a clock. Okay, stupid damn cave sounds. Now, this is my brewing stand. I was really happy with this because I could see this, like, the little town out right here, and I can, like, see the potion stuff. Pretty cool. Another little lookout area with a golden apple. I thought this was really special because, like, I'd never seen a golden apple in Minecraft before, and I thought it was like some sort of rare treasure. So, like, I took it, put it in an item frame because I just added item frames, and I'm like, cool, let's put it right here then. Okay, so anyway, another bed set thing here, you know, red beds, old beds, very old beds, because the thing is they did not have colored beds before when I made this world. So yeah, I know what I'm saying just sounds so choppy. Please don't mind it. I'm just trying to finish this video because I've been trying to do this damn video all night long, and it has been really irritating because my voice has been giving out on me, and I have not been that lucky making this video. And up here is really nothing besides this thing here. Oh, there's a sign on here. Let's see what it says. Giant Penis. I wonder why. I don't know who put that. Pervert. Anyway, the thing is most of this world, I understand, is very strange. Because, yeah, there's no trees anywhere. Just a bunch of log sticks and things like that. The thing is this world has a lot of history, but it also has a lot of time where it was not played on. Like I said, I haven't always played on this world constantly for 8 years. It's just been on my Xbox 360, but I have been completely locked out of it. And now I finally have it back, and this is pretty much a year's worth of work. Kind of like, I mean, I really started playing on this world back in like June of 2021. It's really when I just started going at it. Like I started building on these projects and things like that, but I haven't really been on it like constantly, you know. It's just been kind of off and on, things like that. So yeah, that has been my world tour. We've had the old village that was here before NPCs were even a thing. We have our sugarcane farm, our center base in the middle of the world. We have our armory, our map. You know, we reviewed the city over there. We reviewed the Temple of Dum Dum. Now, the reason why I call him Dum Dum is not because he's stupid. It's just his name. But anyway, yeah, we reviewed pretty much everything I have. I know this isn't much, but you know, like I said, I'm trying to get this video out, and I will possibly do more content in the future about this world. Because, you know, I know a lot of you will probably be asking, well, show us more. I want more content on this world. Maybe. I don't know if you guys would want to see more content on this world or not. Because it's been one hell of a ride trying to make this video. Because I suck at YouTube commentary and I can't get anything right. Because when I try to speak, I always trip over myself. You know, always like kind of, you know, my voice gets all faded. I think of stupid words to explain something, blah, 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 you know. But anyway, this world is permanent, by the way. I will be keeping this world until the day I die. I will never play on another world ever again, because I've had this world since the 360 era, and if I go all the way up, you can actually see where the world border once was, just to kind of prove that this was indeed a 360 world. So, anyway, I hope all of you enjoyed this video, and I hope all of you liked it. Like I said, it took one hell of a time to make this video, because like, YouTube sounds easy. Like, it really does, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds really easy to talk in front of a video game all the time and try and do commentary, but I promise you it's not. It's probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in recent memory, trying to come up with things to say and trying to deliver the message as clear as possible. So anyway, I hope all of you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and comment below on what you want to think or what you want to see in this world. And also, comment below if you want to see a Let's Play on this world, because I will do a Let's Play on this world like it's nobody's business. I mean, I would love to start over somewhere. Like, I already had plans to start, like, this world over from scratch, like over there somewhere, like, getting rid of all of my items and things, so just kind of starting over from the beginning, but playing on the same world and just kind of continuing on with this world without actually getting rid of it. So anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace out.